Salford Sport TV.
It's Salford Sports.
Salford.
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 Salford. Hey, from Salford. Sorry to cut myself off there, but
Come on,
number 6
Salford.
flashing it. It's a great goal.
Yeah!
It's a lovely turn by Ryan. Great turn, great finish.
That is great.
That is a beautiful ball.
Good ball. On the edge, not it. Yeah.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Salford Sport TV. We are here in a lovely overcast Keele University for some rugby union action. Salford first team look to bounce back after a great game against Manchester Metropolitan University and to get their first 3 points of the season in Bucks. Right, we seem just about ready to get kicked off here at Keele University. I'm joined here by the amazing analyst Luke Grimshaw. How are you feeling going into today?
I'm feeling confident. Not the best of results from last game, but I think we've taken it into account and we're going to work on it and show what we can do in this game.
Well, exactly. We saw so many positives though in that man-made game. You know, I think a lot of the forward play was great, and obviously what probably let us down was maybe our fitness, maybe that drive. But obviously, I think Greg and the rest of the coaching staff, Byron, Matt, they drilled that into us properly. You know, ensuring that nothing like that's going to happen this week. I mean, how are you feeling about the prospects? Keele have had a decent start to the season, but how do you feel about this new look Salford side? Obviously, Zach Michael coming in for his first game, Kieran Hargreaves making his debut. How are we feeling?
Yeah, we've got some big names out on the pitch. I think they're going to put a shift in. We've put a lot of work in during the week. A lot of fitness, as you said, was our downfall, so that's what we've been working on mostly for this game now.
Well, we look just about ready. Henry Burrows gets us kicked off, and we will start the press immediately. And you've got to think, Salford, what's going to be good for them is getting, a good start, but it's a brilliant drive already. But I believe that's the number 17 for Keele. And they're going to look to dictate the pace of this game. Obviously, Salford have got to be able to, dwell that early storm. Obviously, there's home field advantage for Keele. They're going to be used to these conditions. Salford probably more used to playing on that AstroTurf, a slightly quicker surface. This is going to be, a lot more within Keele's favour. But Salford's got to be, positive. They've got to be confident within the challenges. Keele looking to get straight over. That 9 looks to dictate the play almost immediately. Throws the hard line. It's a good challenge in there from Henry Burrows. Now you've got to think, a key for today will be Salford getting over those rucks really quickly. I think maybe that slightly let us down, maybe because of the fitness against Man Met, was we weren't getting to the rucks quicker enough. Do you think that's like a key to victory today?
Yeah, I think capitalising on those, if a Keele player is running up by himself, just capitalising, taking the ball back and working from there, which we did work on well at the start of the last game, but we struggled, as you said, the fitness. So I think we need to work on it as much as we can.
Of course, but obviously we've got some new boys coming into the fold today. Even if we look at the bench, obviously Hamza Usman making his debuts. Keele take the first penalty. They're going to look to have a strong line out there. But obviously we've got Hamza Usman coming into the side for his debut. Charlie Hext off the bench, a relative newcomer, but impressed against Man Met. We've even got some returning faces. Felix Hoxley comes back to the side. What's your prospects of seeing, maybe a bit more dynamism and a bit more like new players coming into the side, coming off the bench today?
Well, it happened in the first game when new boys come into the system and it changes how we can play. But I think there's also some boys in there that know how Salford works, and I think that's just how we're going to have to play this game, to Salford's strengths.
Of course. Obviously, unfortunately, also news came in just a few days ago. Zach Novak out by ear injury, the vice-captain of the squad typically. How big of a loss is he this season?
He's a strong runner. He's a big player when it comes to his position. But I do think the boys that are filled in the respective positions are still going to put in as much of a shift as he could.
Of course. Well, we're going to see the first Salford attack here. Here's Zach Michael looking to dictate the play. Sperring. Good hard line by Thomas DB. The boys have got to make sure they get over him. You've got to say that's much better with the rucking. Here's Sperring. Plays out to Burrows. Brilliant. Ben Perry, unfortunate there. And it was a penalty. It was a knock-on by Ben Perry. But you've got to say that's the type of play we want to see. Quick passing out, straight to the backs. You've got to say the rucking was a lot better. Obviously, Lewis Webb coming back into the side. Such a physical presence to have, on hand. Charlie Bracewell as well. It's a massive front row today.
Yeah, there are some massive boys out on the pitch. They're big, they're strong, and hopefully with this first scrum we're going to show really what our size can do.
It does look like also we did have a slight change. Obviously, we said initially that Niall Smith was going to be starting in that number 1 position. It looks like Felix Hoxley is actually going to take on those prop duties to start, with Niall Smith coming on as an impact player a bit later on. I mean, how great is it to have that type of experience?
I mean, it's a real buffer to know that someone
That was an absolutely, I'm so sorry to cut you off there, Luke, an absolutely marvellous scrum. That's what let us down last week. You've got to say it was the physicality in the scrum, but having that type of size in the scrum, you've got to say, is so brilliant.
Well, yeah, it's like I was just about to say, it's a massive buffer knowing that we've got those big boys in front of us, the big boys in the scrum that can do exactly what they've done just then.
Yeah, obviously we're going to turn the camera away. Obviously there does seem to be an injury for Keele University. You never want to see that, and obviously we wish the player the best. But if we look at the positives, obviously Kieran Hargreaves, a lot of the reason why he was brought in today was that physicality that he has in the scrum. I mean, especially Lewis Webb as well, obviously 120 kilograms odd, just coming into that pack and really making it a presence. And you've got to say, I mean, Greg was working with the forwards, particularly this week, making sure that scrummaging was absolutely perfect. And you've got to say, that is exactly what Salford are going to want. That's going to be that boost that they really need. Yeah,
I mean, you've said it perfectly there. We need that boost. We need that big bit of attacking presence. I mean, Felix brings that tenfold. Every player in that forward position currently, I think, can put in a real shift today and show us what they're made of.
Exactly, and you've got to say, to have that type of strength in a defensive scrum as well, to just completely run over the ball. You know, we weren't the ones feeding it. Being able to just completely run over and overwhelm that Keele, front pack especially, it's going to be so crucial.
Yeah, I mean, we did it at the start of the Man Met game, and all I'm hoping now is that we can just keep this intensity up and keep on showing Keele what we're really made of.
It does look like the Keele player has got to his feet. That is always wonderful to see. Obviously, we don't see injuries in the sport, and we do wish him the very best if that is the end of his day. And now Sperring, it's a brilliant kick there. It's a brilliant position. You've got to think, surely. I mean, one of Salford's main areas of brilliance last season was their ability to break out the maul. You've got to say, in a position like that, going straight from that people straight into the maul can be absolutely perfect here.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it multiple times already, and I'm going to keep saying it. We have some massive boys in this pack, and they really the power that they have behind them. They're going to show some proper distance here, I reckon, if we do go for a maul.
Charlie Bracewell is going to put the ball straight in here. It's an offensive line-up for Salford. DB catches it, and it's exactly what we said. Straight into that maul. Keele looking to rip. Here's Bracewell to Sperring. Finds Burrows. Now Michael, lovely pass there. Ben Perry, who does actually seem to be playing in that fullback position. Seems like Luke Johnson's gone to play number 11. Kieran Hargreaves on his debut. Brilliant physical presence there. Michael, Sperring, Hoxley. It's fantastic play from Salford. Michael's doing a fantastic job of just dictating that play. Here's DB to the chairman, Ben Perry, and it's a brilliant breakthrough! And Salford opened the scoring for the day. And you've got to say, there's no better start there.
No, honestly, that's perfect start. As we said, they showed their strength in the maul, and then we showed our attacking brilliance when it came out to the backs. Some brilliant runs for some players, especially the new man, like you said, Kieran. Honestly, if we keep this up, I could see this going to, I don't even know. Yeah.
You've got to say that is a dream start. Obviously, no Isaac Lowe in the starting lineup, it does actually seem. It does look like Oliver Atack is actually on the pitch as well. It does seem like we've had quite a few changes to the starting lineup, but Zachary the Iron Man Michael is going to be the man to step up for the kick here. Zach Michael, it's a strong kick. And it has, I believe, just gone wide, not gone. I couldn't see it on the camera. I couldn't see the goal. I couldn't see the post, mate. I filmed Zach and I tried to drag it with me. But you've got to say an absolutely perfect start from Salford. I mean, that's exactly the type of reaction that the boys are going to want to see after the Man Met game, which was so close. Obviously, Man Met, our prospects, probably one of the favourites to win the league this season. It's not a great kick from Keele, but Will Vant's going to take that straight away and immediately seek the contact. You've got to say, just from these opening 10 minutes or so, the way Zach Michael's been dictating this play has been so brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, he is. We know he's a good player. I mean, it's why we call him Iron Man, obviously. But he knows the game. He's going to keep playing to his game, and no one's going to change that.
You can hear the roar from the Salford bench there, just as one of the players drive forward. It does look like there's been a rip from Keele. It's a good challenge in there, though, from Salford. They're going to look to move quickly. And it's a good run here by the flanker. And he's looking to take it wide. Oliver Atak's got to get involved. But Keele will take a bit of joy from that play. Looking to hit it quickly. Webb looks to rip. Now Keele looks to start again. Let's play out to the backs. The ball has gone backwards there, no knock on. Lewis Webb gets stuck in. He's got to take him to the floor though. It is a penalty in favour of Keele University. I mean, just from these 10 or so minutes, Luke, who do you think the key players for Salford have been, and what do you think the ways forward are?
I mean, Zach at number 9, he seems to really be showing his class here. Burrows has had some good runs. DB's had some good tackles, some decent leg movement from him. Lenny he's getting stuck in. In all honesty, I think that for the most part, every player from Salford is doing exactly what we need them to do.
Exactly. I mean, we see a similar situation now for Keele University and Salford had, which led to the try. Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe a Keele Maul here trying to use their physicality to push up the pack and then break out of it. I mean, what would you say the best defensive form of play here for Salford would be?
In all honesty, in this situation, I think trying to stop them all in its tracks, if that is what they go for, but also getting a man one-on-one, making sure that we can stop them in their tracks as soon as possible.
Well, they haven't gone for a conventional maul, however, they are looking to play. Lewis Webb looks to rip the ball. Keele are going to restart. Playing it out to their backs. Oh, it's gone forward, surely there. Here's Finn Sperring. Matt Graham, the club captain, looking to drive everyone forwards. Will Vant does well to support. Was ripped, but it was from the side. It was offside.
No, it was from the earlier knock-on, we were playing advantage, and then with the rip, it's still our possession after that.
Yeah, cheers, man. Shall I tell you what it is? He didn't put his hand up when it was the advantage, so I didn't think he had called it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, we are going to go to another scrum. Obviously, Salford a Salford offensive scrum here. I mean, we saw the scrum earlier. The danger that Salford possess in these situations. Here we go. Zach Michael to feed the scrum. I mean, it is quite deep, within our half. Would you maybe think about kicking in this situation following the scrum?
Yeah, I mean, we've worked on it in training. Our exit play last game, although we were picking the right positions, it was mainly the placement of the kick. So I think that showing what we've done in training, putting it into this game, will be our best option.
Of course. Well, Finn Sperring with a lovely dummy there. And Kieran Hargreaves, you've got to say he started well, the new man. Here's Michael. Michael just kicks it. Has have a nasty backwind, but Salford can chase. Keele looking to support their man. Keele back in possession. It's a great challenge there from Cresswell. And Salford just being so aggressive within that defensive line. I mean, it's something that we did work on so much. It's a good challenge by Will Vant. It's supported. It's an attempted rip by Salford. Keele are able to keep it alive. Bracewell taken down by the flanker there. Oh, it's a poor pass, and Salford surely can dive on that. Leave Oliver Atack getting straight on top of it there. Still a bit of confusion. And it was a Keele rip. Maybe a slight bit of sloppiness there from Salford, but they can be better. It's a good challenge from Atack. Brilliant challenge in there. That's why we call him the enforcer, Tom Cresswell. Absolutely wonderful. Playing his trade at second row. Oh, it's a poor pass there. And it will go for a Salford line out. Just able to squeeze them out, force the mistakes a little bit by little bit. I mean, you've got to say the defensive line, the defensive structure by Salford so far has looked great.
Yeah, I mean, these boys are really putting in the work. They're stopping the boys in the tracks. I think the only problem we had was that one run from the number 8 earlier on in the match, but currently the boys are looking really solid.
Salford have looked really good from these lineouts here so far. Obviously, Tom DB is known for his ability to get really up high, win those balls and kickstart those plays. And obviously, Zach Michael's shown that coming off of the original lineout play, he can be quick, he can be intelligent with his play. Go straight for that P ball, lovely play. It's unfortunate for Will Van. It was a great hit, you've got to say. And Keele do recover the ball. Finsbury went for the challenge. Keele are going to look to run some hard lines. It's good play there from Zach Michael, just to stunt the play. You've got to say, it's maybe a bit of fatigue creeping in for their number 9. It's an absolutely fantastic challenge there from Felix Hoxley. Looks to run over the ball and there's a mistake. Unfortunately, there was an infraction in there, so it will be a Keele penalty. But that's the aggression you need to see. So good having Felix back in the squad, I've got to say. He's such a valuable presence, such a leader within the locker room with the boys. Really part of that leadership pact. Along with Matt Graham, Ben Perry, those individuals that have a big voice in the changing room. I mean, how valuable is it to have him back in the side?
I mean, having Felix in alone, it's a big booster for the boys because everyone knows what he can do, what he can produce, but not taking it away from any other forward on the pitch. Every single one of them are capable enough to run their own game.
100%. I think I 100% agree with that. We're going to see another Keele line out. Obviously, they've had a good sustained passage of play here for the last 5-10 or so. But it's just all about Salford's reaction. Even in dangerous positions like this, they haven't allowed themselves to be stunted. They go for the second man. Now their number 8 looks to drive. It's a good challenge from Finn Sperring yet again. Now they're going to look to come straight out to the backs. It's a great challenge in there by Henry Burrows.
Perfect there from the boys in defensive, wrapping the ball up off of the ruck, winning back possession in a dangerous area from Keele. So honestly, perfect defence, perfect showing of what we've been doing in training.
100%. I'm sure you can hear the drums in the background by the Keele fans looking to cheer on their side. But Salford will be pleased. Salford will be very pleased with this start, obviously, coming in, showing exactly what they're about. This is the perfect type of reaction that you want to see following the Manchester Metropolitan game. I mean, obviously we got some great willpower off the bench. I mentioned earlier, Hamza Usman, Niall Smith. Obviously, if we look at the backs, we've got the Chignado, Charlie Hignett coming off the bench. Cam Woodburn can play an array of positions. Isaac Lowe available today. I mean, what are we thinking with the backs? As a back yourself, Luke, what are we thinking about the backs coming in?
Honestly, every single one of those boys is capable even to be in the starting lineup, and when they do come on, a fresh pair of legs later on in the game, I think they'll show their real worth when they get their hands on the ball.
100%. I mean, we see Keele push us back 10 or so yards, but Matt Graham with a quick pick-up, just looking to explode through. His Webb, Lewis Webb, just showing that physicality. Michael, Sperring. Oh, it's a great challenge there. Here's Perry. Michael. Here's Luca Jarvis. Finds Zach Michael. Will Vant coming down the outside. He's decided to kick. Salford can chase it. Now Will Vant chasing. He's gone almost the length of the pitch there. But their 15 looks to be quick with his feet and plays it out to the 13. It's a good challenge from Michael. Ben Perry supports. Oh, and it's poor. You've got to say really poor from the 10 there. And Lewis Webb's got to use his physicality here. Needs the support. Ball's out. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, it looks to be a scrum down. I'm not quite sure what actually happened there. It seemed like there was a lot of feet flying, a lot of hands flying. It seems like it's going to be Keele ball, scrum down.
Yeah, from what I could see slightly, our vision was slightly impaired, and from what I could hear, it sounded like maybe the ball was kicked in the ruck. Like whilst the ball was it was just out, it was kicked directly into the ruck. But we are going to see a Keele scrum, obviously less than ideal for Salford, but you know they've shown to be very competent and very strong in these situations so far. Here we go, the ball's in. Oh, but brilliant from Salford again, just looking to overwhelm that scrum. The flanker has it. Will Vant gets straight involved, as does Ollie Atack. Good play here. Now Keele look to go again. Here's the 10. Brilliant challenge in there. Absolutely fantastic tackle there from Thomas Dunn-Birch. Keele looking to overload, go coast to coast. It's a brilliant play again though. Salford still trying to attempt to keep Keele just in their half. This flanker has shown to be strong, but it's a great challenge yet again by Felix Oxley. He's had a fantastic start to the game. Oh, and it does seem like there's a bit of afters here. Does seem like there's a bit of afters. I think a punch was thrown at Matt Graham, and Matt Graham will not take that. Absolutely no way. The number 16 of Keele has been pulled out, probably for his own sake, you've got to say there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Matt Graham is not the person you want to get on the end of his fist. But it seemed like it was just after the whistle was blown, the tackle was taken, and it seemed like the two players just didn't agree with the decision.
Of course, I mean, you saw there, as soon as there was any type of afters, you saw Thomas Dunn-Birch just coming and drag the bloke off his feet, mate. Like, that was, yeah, that's never a good sign if you try and scrap someone from here. Again, we do seem to have just a slight Keele injury, so we will make sure we're going away. I wish we had replays. That was so funny, bro. I was trying not to crease. Yeah, did you film it? I did. Yes, like, yeah. In the frame, of course you can film it, bro.
I didn't know I was allowed to.
Yeah, bro, it's in the sport, bro. Like, yeah.
It's like it's in frame, but it's like it's just kind of gone like outwards.
I'm pretty sure Matt punched him. Like, I heard a punch. So I saw.
Because it was when they were on the floor. Because it was a guy that tackled Matt, and Matt just grabbed his scrum cap and basically just went like that and like shoved him.
All I saw was I think the guy punched Matt, and Matt just grabbed him, and then I see DB just come and yank him. So it was like,
DB just wanted it.
No, mate, DB is gagging for a scrap, mate. Like he is.
He loves a scrap.
Huh? I can't lie. On the pitch, we all do. I think we all do. What was the call? Is it now Salford scrum?
I'm not 100% sure.
It's fine. Well,
Nice, Keele ball.
right, yeah. Cool. Start this coverage again. So, after a bit of fun there, you know, making sure that nothing goes too untoward, we are going to resume here at Keele University with the home side scrum. But obviously, Salford have been shown to be so dominant. Zach Michael comes back on a bit of taping on the hand. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious. I mean, he's had an absolutely fantastic start. And Keele look to play quickly out the scrum here. It's a great challenge again. Finn Sperring's been so brilliant with those late chop tackles. Unfortunately, just a minor infraction there. I think it was Will Vant who is the guilty culprit. So it will be, again, a Keele University penalty. They decide to go with a tap and go. And now they look to go wide. Brilliant challenge from Luca Jarvis there. Niall Smith's been reintroduced into the fray here. It's a good challenge, and Salford just pushing them back. And Will Vance able to nick the ball. Will Vance, he needs the support. Attempted kill rip. I think Salford will get the ball out. Sperring to Hargreaves. Brilliant little tip, Sperring. And Ben Perry and the overload's there. Luke Johnson's available. Goes down, he needs the help. Michael. He's gone just slightly behind. Hoxley can collect. He's going to crash. Fantastic. Michael. Burrows to Graham. That's a fantastic challenge. You've got to say from the Keele number 4. Brilliant from Tom Dunn-Birch there. And you got to think, even that little infraction there with the fight there, you got to think it's going to spur the boys on even more. And Ben Perry does brilliantly. And Luke Johnson is going to get his first try in the Salford black and blue away at Keele University. Gets his name on the scoreboard and puts his name into the history books. You got to say perfect there. I mean, the fight probably spurred on these boys just that little bit more. And I mean, you got to say the reaction there was perfect.
Yeah, honestly, that was exactly what we needed. Like what happened with Man Met, we went one up and then ended out faltering, and it happened throughout the game. But I think the boys have got confidence in themselves even after that fight, and I think they're going to keep on pushing and keep on seeing what they can do.
Exactly. I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Luke. Obviously the Man Met game, what probably let us down was maybe losing that little bit of concentration, but the boys made sure they remained defensively secure. They didn't allow themselves to lose any concentration. They've come here. Obviously it's 10. Hopefully Zach Michael can make it 12-0 to Salford to start off what's got to be the perfect reaction. He does. He kicks for the additional 2. And Salford now lead at Keele University 12-0. I mean, Luke Grimshaw, just a few words on this opening 20.
Honestly, it's been exactly what we needed. The defensive line has been absolutely perfect. We've been under the attack since we scored our first try, and we just haven't let them push through, even when they've gotten into our defensive 20. And then all we needed was that one little break, little passes in between the boys, and we get what we deserve.
We can hear already a bit of dissension happening within the Keele side. I think they're number 14, slightly unhappy with the way they've started, but I mean, you've got to say that's just credit to Salford. I mean, you've got to say Keele haven't even played badly. They've really given us a good game, but they've been brilliant, like Salford. They've been absolutely fantastic. Michael looking to dictate, plays Tom Cresswell, brilliant drive there. Look to help it on. There's got to be a supportive overload. There is. And it is a penalty infraction against the University of Keele. Oh my God, absolutely flying with the challenge, but Kieran Hargreaves breaks with a hard line. I mean, you've got to say Burroughs done so well to ride that challenge. It seems the man who went in for the challenge is more hurt than him. Here's Dunn-Birch, just looking for support. Michael. Hoxley. Unfortunate for Salford, but Keele are going to look to push it forward. It's kicked. It's not a great kick though from the number 9. Oh, but Ben Perry, it's unlucky there, and it is going to be pulled back, I believe, for a knock on. Unlucky for Salford there, but I mean, you got to say that tight squeeze just making the number 9 panic. It's been perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's been what we've been working on, putting the opponents under the cosh with consistent pressure and forcing them to make mistakes. It's unlucky us making mistakes here and there, but it's going to happen in a game of rugby. You can never iron out every single mistake.
Of course, I mean, we're going to see another Keele scrum here. We're going to see another Keele scrum. But, I mean, a lot of the issues that came up potentially in the past, for Salford, they seem to be ironed out. At least within these first 20-25 minutes. I mean, it's been absolutely fantastic. And you've got to think the impact we got off the bench. Obviously, Will Saby getting his first run out. Obviously, a year and a half since he's played a proper game of rugby. He's going to be excited to get involved. Probably in the second half, we'll see him, that injection of pace. Now Keele look to go quickly, but the scrum is so overwhelming from Salford.
Yeah, a little bit of a scrum collapse there. I believe it's going to be brought back for another scrum Keele ball.
Whenever I'm unsure, I'm going to flick it, do you know what I mean? Because it's just easier, do you know what I mean? It's easier than me going, oh, is it? I'll just give it to you. Cause
The amount of times in the last game I heard you saying it was Man Met's ball or Salford's ball.
Oh no, and I just got it wrong. Yeah. Everyone knows, isn't it? Like that. Yeah. Actually seems that Ollie Atack is actually filling in within that number 8 role. So I think Kieran Hargreaves is playing a slightly different position within the forward pack. It's a quick press, surely a knock on there. I think it's going to be a Salford advantage. Here's Henry Burrows, goes for a kick. Luca Jarvis can chase it with good pace. Now here's the 13. It's a good kick, you've got to say. He's got it completely out of danger. Ben Perry. Ben Perry going to use his fancy feet just to weave it out. Great support by Salford. Michael again looking to dictate that play. Just not letting themselves get overwhelmed so far, Keele. Kieran Hargreaves receives. He's had a fantastic debut so far, the new man. Fantastic. Here's the Iron Man. Plays it left. Brilliant ride of the challenge there from the club captain, Matt Graham.
Didn't release.
I don't think there was. Yeah, there wasn't.
There was no release from the tackle there, so it's back to Salford ball. With I believe it looks like they're going to kick it here.
Of course. No, I think Finsbury. I mean, his kicking's been on point so far today. I mean, the Admiral has started very well. You know, we call him the Admiral because he steers the ship. He's been absolutely fantastic to start the day.
Vice captain now as well.
Of course, getting his first run out, Luke did just say, you may have heard in the background of the mic here, it's his first run out as vice captain. You've got to say he deserves it. You know, he's there every single week, putting in the hours, putting in the grind. And I mean, he's been a really good addition. Obviously, with Aaron Mason's injury troubles last season, there was worry of whether we were going to have a fly half available. Obviously, Finn Sperrin came in and really made that position his own last season, and he's never really let it go. Started varsity, was absolutely fantastic, played 80 minutes, and he's started this season absolutely fantastic. One of the best players against Man Met. Just really been, along with Zach Michael, been dictating the play, bringing the backs in, making sure the forwards are running hard. They've been absolutely fantastic. It does look like it has been turned over. It's a Keele ball. Not quite sure if it was a penalty infraction or whether it was a line out. It does look like we are going for a scrum, so maybe there was potentially a knock on within there. Unfortunately, our vision was slightly impaired. It's on the far side of the pitch. No. I just had to sneeze, mate. We are going to see a Keele scrum. I mean, a Salford win in the scrum here could be absolutely perfect. So, like the overloads could be absolutely brilliant. You see Kieran Hargreaves in there. He seems to be playing. I believe as a number 12. He seems to be playing as a number 12. Obviously, we thought he'd be in the back row today. It does seem like he is covering within the backs. Obviously, Isaac Lowe was set to start. I don't know whether there's an injury worry or something there. Obviously, we unfortunately lost Zach Novak. It's a good challenge by Will Van. Thomas Dunbert supports. Salford looked to get straight in the right there. Salford again, just keeping Keele just within their defensive third, not giving them any breathing room. Brilliant there from Lewis Webb.
Off his feet.
Yeah, I do think actually he was slightly off his feet. Obviously, it does seem like another Keele player down. Obviously, again, we don't want to see that. We wish the player the very best. Obviously, maybe a bit overeager from Lewis Webb there, but I mean, how has Lenny started this game? Obviously, we saw him last time playing in that number 8 role. Obviously, he's come back into the front row, despite how big he is. I mean, how well's he started?
I mean, he's showing that he's excited to be there. Although he woke up this morning, he didn't seem too happy to be up that early. But he's gotten over his feelings in the morning. He's really showing that he's happy to be out on the pitch. He's enjoying what he's doing. And then, like just then, he was a little bit too eager in that challenge. It just seemed like he did a bit of a Superman flying in.
No, of course, maybe slightly overeager there. But I think he started the game very well, as has everyone. You know, no one's really put too much of a foot wrong, and they've come in all guns blazing. But we are going to see, another Keele penalty. I'd be surprised if they take anything other than kicking to touch. But just to get out of this defensive onslaught that Salford are putting onto them. They're really attacking strong. And just ensuring that Keele can't get out. Yeah, just a little over halfway, and Salford will want to turn it over as quickly as possible. Really try and even kill off the game in the first half. I mean, that's the ideal scenario, and get your players on that can get used to playing first team rugby. Hamza Usman obviously makes his debut today. Charlie Hext. Will Foster's just returned from injury. Obviously, Will Saby as well. I mean, how great would that be, Luke, if we could just kill off the game so we could get these players as much minutes as possible?
I mean, that's exactly what we would want for our second game in the season, to properly get to know what is going on with this Salford side, really get to grips of who can play where, who's best in what position, and really see what we can do.
I don't actually think there was a release there at all, Luke. So I do believe it's another Salford turnover. And you've got to say they've got to Keele. They've completely got into their heads. They're overwhelming them. They're being more physical than them on the pitch. They're not allowing them any breathing room. Arguments are breaking out within the Keele side. You've got to say it's like that. This is almost a dream start.
Yeah, it's exactly what we've worked on. Put pressure on top of pressure. Watch the team crumble from within themselves, and that's exactly what's happening with Keele here. They just can't keep up with the amount of pressure we're putting on them. The fact that they can't get through our defensive line seems to really be frustrating them.
I know. As we come into this last quarter of the first half, I mean, who would you say so far has been your three standout players?
In my opinion, Dunbirch, he's played absolutely phenomenally. I think Finn Sperrin and Felix as well.
I think those are three worthy players. I mean, people have been absolutely fantastic. I think this man on the ball here deserves special mentions. That the Ironman Michael. Kieran Hargreaves, again, one of those fantastic hard lines. Just not allowing himself to be overwhelmed in any scenario. Burrows to Sperring. Perry, brilliant. And Salford are going to want to break it just that little bit more. Here we go. Michael. Dunbirch. Salford's Rookie of the Year last season, absolutely fantastic. Michael, Hoxley, Hargreaves. Little by little, Salford just creeping back into that defensive third. The ball went backwards, so it is still Salford ball. Michael, Hoxley. Good play yet again by Hoxley. Hargreaves. Great hard line there. It's been absolutely brilliant, the new man. It's a good challenge. Henry Burrows trying to keep it alive. That's an absolutely wonderful pass there by Ironman. Here's Luca. Luca Jarvis has let go of the ball.
Calling back advantage from an earlier thing.
No worries. Seems like the number 4 trying to get a little bit physical with the Ironman. I don't think he'll take too lightly to that. But smile on his face, he knows. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I think very much that the Salford boys have really put their stamp on the game. I think frustration is really going to set in for Keele, because obviously within the first 15, 20 minutes, even though Salford had the early try, it was quite an even game. Keele were still threatening. However, within this last 20 or so minutes, Salford had completely killed the spark out of Keele. They're causing frustration. There's a lot of anger you can see in the Keele play. Not a lot of symbioticity, everything like that. It's not great. But Salford are, I think, just overwhelming them, Luke. And I mean, we're going to see another offensive scrum in favour of Salford here. Michael. Perry. Brilliant darting run again. Will Van. Oh, it's a great challenge, you've got to say. Absolutely fantastic tackle. Hoxley. Again, just looks to overwhelm. I think there has been a whistle there. I'm not quite sure what it's for. Luke, were you able to see that?
No. It looks as though it could either be offside, or I believe it might have been offside. the Keele defensive line being offside.
It does look like it probably has gone that way.
Or after a high tackle, one of the two.
Potentially, but we know it's an infraction against Keele University. Oh no, it seems like an infraction against Salford has been called.
No. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, penalty against Salford. And there's a quick tap and go. They tried to catch Salford off guard. They're going to look to overwhelm. It's a kick. And now they're going to look to hit with quick pace. Ollie Atack wasn't able to keep hold. Now here's the Keele number 4. Cresswell gets involved. Keele looking to move it quickly. Lewis Webb couldn't quite get low enough. Another Keele number 8 looks to drive. They're going to push it out quickly. Brilliant tackle there from Burrows. Great anticipation, you've got to say. And now, brilliant from Luca Jarvis there. Absolutely fantastic. Not intimidated at all. Good challenge in there again from Cresswell. Sperrin doesn't engage just because took that step offside, but Salford going to look to hold again, but it's a great darting run by the number 8. Pushes it across. Looking to go quickly. Brilliant challenge in there. I think that was Luke Johnston, absolutely fantastic. Ball's out and Hargreaves recovers it fantastically. Johnson, it's going to be kicked by Burrows. Salford will chase. Does seem to have a bit of backspin on it, but it's a great take again from Johnson. You've got to say he's been absolutely amazing so far this half.
Yeah, honestly, I mean he's completely new to the side, but he looks like he's been there since day one. He's been absolutely pitch perfect. I couldn't fault him on anything.
And a call has come in here, and it is against Salford yet again. Again, not quite sure what was called there. Unfortunately, we were slightly visually impaired. But again, Keele go for this tap and go tactic. Then number 6 does seem to have come on. He was one of their better players in the opening. Oh, brilliant from Luca Jarvis. You've got to say his defensive play this season has been so much better. Great challenge in there from Matt Graham. Brilliant. Sperrin again with a lovely chop tackle. They go for it. They go for the kick. Ben Perry's got to be alert here. Hands are strong. He does slip.
Head injury.
Oh, it does look like we do have a head injury, unfortunately, to the number 14. Obviously, yet again, we hope that he is okay. I mean, look, as we go into, the final little sector of this half, what are the key takeaways for the last few minutes?
We've been strong. We've really shown our ability here. But the one thing that we really need to do is, unlike when we played Man Met and we scored once and it seemed almost like we switched off and thought it was going to be an easy game, Keele do show that they can do something with the ball here and they can attack. So what we really need to do, if we keep them at 0 to the half time, we need to keep that intensity, because I know for a fact they'll go into that changing room and they'll come out with a bit of fire in their belly.
100%. They'll have something to prove. Obviously, I think you hit the nail on the head. Obviously, Salford are winning and it seems quite comfortable for them as of so far. However, this Keele side haven't shown that they're walkovers. They've definitely got some ability within their side. I think their number 8's been very good. Their number 6, who's just come back on the pitch, he started off very well. That number 14 seems to be hungry. Number 4 seems to be very aggressive. They've got some players who are very willing to play here. So Salford can't allow themselves to fall asleep. We go for the tap and go once again. Their flanker looks to drive forward. Salford have got to be strong here. Looks to go across to the 6. It's a good challenge again from Cresswell. Looking to push it across. Oh, and it is loose. It's very loose from Keele. It's a good challenge again. I think that's Charlie Bracewell who's putting an absolutely wonderful tackle there. Niall Smith's got to be strong. He has been stepped. The number 8 looks to go here. Oh, and it's a fantastic last-ditch tackle from Ben Perry. But Keele are going to look to overload here. Here's the 10 to the 6. It's a great play there from Keele. Surely a try. And Keele do get themselves on the board. And you got to say, it's unfortunate for Salford. I think it was just one mistake. That number 8 just able to glide just that little bit too far. And it just allowed Keele to get an overload to put themselves on the board. I mean, Salford won't put their heads down from that. Obviously, they've shown to be very, very good so far. They are going to kick. Obviously, it is the hardest kick on the park, but that does take the score to 12-5, potentially 12-7. And it's exactly what we said. You know, we can't afford to fall asleep against this Keele side because they have shown some ability, and they're not going to shy away from trying to turn this around, especially in front of an array of home fans.
Yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, they showed they've got some big boys, they've got some big runners, they know exactly what they're doing, and like with that exact play just then, we can't afford to just have one player just running through us consistently. We need to chop him early, make sure he's stopping, and then play him from that.
I'm 100% in full agreement. I think Will Van has actually taken leave from the pitch today. Obviously no conversion. And that is the half-time, Luke. I mean, we're going to come in front of the camera here. I mean, just from that first half of action, obviously the score is Salford 12, Keele University 5. I mean, how are you feeling going into the second half?
I do feel confident as long as the boys keep their heads up, know what the game plan is, and just keep going how they've been going, and not let them falter within the last 5 minutes.
Of course. I mean, what do you make of like the brand new returning faces and the new boys? Obviously, Zach Michael, very good start to the game. Felix Hoxley, you highlighted a bit earlier, has been really good. I mean, what about these boys that have come in maybe after a bit of an absence or maybe even a debut for Salford? Kieran Hargreaves. I mean, how have they got on so far?
The new boys have come in. They've shown exactly why they've been brought in. They've been phenomenal. Like you said, Felix, Kieran, Zach as well. They've all shown exactly why they're in this team, and they've been some of the standout players on the pitch.
Apologies for the language, but of course we are very excited to be here at Keele University, and we'll be joining you very, very soon for the second half. We are underway for the second half here at Keele University. Obviously, we can see very visibly Hamza Usman, the brand new man, the transition over from American football. He's come on to make his debut. Very loved character within the group. I mean, how excited are you to see his debut?
I'm really excited to really see what he can put out on the pitch. He's shown some real strength within the training sessions, and so this will be really interesting to see.
It's a good step by their fullback, Ben Perry. Oh, it's a brilliant run from their fullback, actually. You've got to say their fullback has really done a good job at getting them up the pitch there. Now their 10 seems to be growing into the game a bit more. He had a very shaky start, you've got to say. Some questionable moves by their fly half. It's a poor pass by the 9. It's a great challenge in there from Dunn Birch. Bracewell looks to jackal in there. Oh, it's brilliant. The ball's come out and Tom Cresswell's able to get there. Hargreaves. Right, here's Niall Smith. You know he needs support there. Oliver Atack's there. Usman supports. Here's Sperring. The Admiral steers the ship. Brilliant. Plays it to Buzz. Back to Sperring. They've got such a great connection, those two. The ball has gone backwards, unfortunately. And Johnson immediately not allowing himself to be overwhelmed there. Isaac Lowe has seen himself come on the pitch in the second half as well. Great challenge in there. Finn Sperring once again. And again Finn Sperring. Just not allowing himself to be overwhelmed in these physical battles. Now, then number 8 just looking to overwhelm again. This is what led to the try. Plays it to their 11. Luke Johnston just looking to dive on the ball there. Now, here's their hooker. He's found himself very, very wide. Well, there has been a call there. Luke, were you able to see what was called?
No, I wasn't. I was too focused on the jeering from the Keele fans on the sideline here.
I mean, you got to say Finn Sperring there. That's the aggression you want to see. He went absolutely flying into their 10. Like, I mean, that could be big as hit.
Honestly, I mean, not even saying against him, he is probably one of the smallest boys on the pitch, but he has made tackles like he is one of the largest men on that pitch. He's hit 2 absolutely steaming challenges, completely wiped out 2 players. I hope to see more of it.
I made a claim the other day. I think he is the 3rd best tackler in this club comfortably. I think it's him, Cresswell and Graham within that upper echelon of defensive play. I think they are absolutely excellent.
Yeah, I mean, they're the type of players. Cresswell and Graham are obviously ones that you know, with their wingspan, with the size of them, they're never going to miss a challenge. But Finn, what he doesn't have in size, he just makes up for in the way that he pushes that line to the absolute extent, and he will meet a man as soon as the ball hits him, and it's perfect tackling. I
mean, you've got to say, obviously his prowess from tackling probably comes from his time earlier. Obviously, he was a flanker in the earlier part of his rugby career. Obviously, he's made the transition now into a number 10. It does look like he is going to take a momentary leave from the field, whether that's tactical. Yeah, it does look like he's getting a bit of tape on the shoulder. So we are going to see the introduction of the Chignado returning. I assume he's probably going to go play scrum half. Zach the Ironman, Michael probably, I wouldn't be surprised, goes and plays number 10. Unless are we going to see Chiggy as a 10? This will be very interesting. Oh no, it does look like Charlie Hignett is going to go play as a number 9. Zach Michael dropping into that number 10 position. But how good's Finn Sperrin been? I mean, I said earlier he's the admiral because he steers the ship. I mean, he's been absolutely fantastic, dictating the play, keeping the defensive structure rigid, just not allowing Salford to be overwhelmed at all.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a commanding presence since the first whistle, and he continued to do so for the whole game. Looks like we're going to restart quickly here.
Tap and go. They're going to look to overwhelm here. Go to the 21. It's a good challenge. Can Salford jackal there? Tom DB attempting to rip the ball. And there is no release by the number 21. So it is once again a Salford ball. Obviously, Salford are going to want to put a bit of distance between themselves and Keele University. Obviously, we are only 1 converted try away from them. What do you think the best course of action would be for Salford to, really break out and be able to strengthen that lead?
I think just continuing on from the first half, just really going through the hands, going through the systems that we've been working on in training, really remembering what we can do. That is a fucking brilliant nudge there. Jesus.
Apologies for the language again, but it was a great kick there from Zach the Iron Man. From Zach the Iron Man, Michael. Obviously, we forgive our Luke. He's been fantastic help on the commentary so far today. But Charlie Bracewell's going to take out yet another line out. Obviously, I think his throwing's been absolutely fantastic. Obviously, coming into the side. Obviously, we thought actually last year, losing KJ Christian Golding, it was going to be hard to replace and find another hooker. But you got to say Charlie Bracewell has filled those boots brilliantly.
Yeah, I mean, he's been exactly what we needed. Obviously, we didn't know what was going to happen.
Sorry, Luke, sorry to cut you off, but we saw a Salford maul there and a quick break up by Tom Creswell. Hignett finds Graham. Brilliant drive there. And it does look like a Salford try for the new man. Kieran Hargreaves gets himself onto the score sheet for Salford, and you got to say he's really making a stamp on his debut.
Yeah, I mean he's been exactly what we needed from a man coming in. In all honesty, not many people knew what we were going to get with this guy coming in. All we knew is that he was big and he was strong, and he has put in an absolute shift. He's been exactly what Salford need with that extra little bit of attacking presence.
Of course, I mean, first Salford debutant to score on his debut since one Mr. Henry Booth. I mean, you've got to say that is just an absolutely perfect start. I think that's true. Well, it's what it is. It goes for the content, isn't it?
Yeah, let's hope that gets edited out. Mate.
But we are going to see Isaac Lowe step up. A very favourable position for the left-footed Irishman. He is going to step up. His kicking was absolutely spectacular last week at Manchester Metropolitan. He is going to step up against Keele here to strengthen the Salford lead up to 19. Steps up. It's Isaac Lowe. It's perfect. It's absolutely fantastic from the man from Northern Ireland. Amazing. So that stands the score now at 19-5 in favour of Salford. They got that 14-point gap. You know, 2 converted tries are needed for Keele, and you've got to say it's a massive ask. They've really been struggling against Salford, and you've got to say this is the perfect reaction to, you know, coming out in the second half after, you know, Keele would have got a bounce. Keele 100% would have got a bounce from scoring, especially right at the depth of the first half, but Salford have reacted perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what I said in the first half. Salford, although we were on top of them the whole first half, to then concede that try in the last minute, it was a bit of dampen, and there was a possibility that the Salford boys were going to see that and think badly about it. They weren't going to be too happy going into the second half, but they've taken that and they've kept on going how they did in the first half, and it's exactly what we need.
Does Wayne Niall kick like that? Did you see that? Oh. He just pinged it across perfectly to Sperring, mate.
How did you see it?
Salford will receive. It's Graham. Oh, he has just lost it, but recovered well. Finds Smith. Niall Smith taken down. It's a good kick there from Zach Michael. Oh, and the 15. I mean, you've got to say he's been brilliant with those marauding runs, but Hamza Usman steps up, the Nigerian prince, with a sensational challenge. Dunbirch and Niall Smith getting involved. Great challenge in there again from Sperring. And now Salford can chase. There is a mistake, and it's all very loose from Keele.
It seemed like it was an offside earlier in the play by Salford, so it seems like it's going to go back to Keele's ball.
Tap and go. They're looking to overwhelm. Here's the 6. The number 14. Looking to spin it across. Great challenge in there from Dunbirch. Keele just creeping forward little by little. Obviously, Salford got to make sure that they don't switch off. Good challenge in there by Lowe and Burrows.
Brilliant. Once again, advantage to Keele ball, so they're bringing it back to an earlier play. They seem like they're going to take it quickly, but the ref is calling it back.
Let's go, fucking
It's going to be a Keele ball yet again.
Seems like there's an injury there.
Yeah, it does. Oh, no, I think the number 4. Is it a direct change for the number 4? I mean, you've got to say, to be fair, even though it's not been Keele's day, the number 4 has been absolutely fantastic.
I think we should interview the Keele captain as well. Right, they normally tell me to do that. I don't know who the I don't know. I can find out. I've asked them.
Hassan, come here real quick. Which one's your captain, bro? Yeah. Number 9. Okay, perfect. Thank you, mate.
Play started.
Back underway. It's a good challenge in there. Looks to swing it across. Putting all the way across. Brilliant play. Luke Johnston yet again. It's a great challenge in there from Tom Cresswell. He's been so fantastic at that. Defensively, he probably is one of our best players. The boys have got support. Look to swing up. And it's look to overload. And the number 14 looking to creep towards the try line. Salford have got to make sure they're defensively strong here. Here's the 6. I don't think it's gone over yet. They're going to look to push it out to the backs. Oh, brilliant challenge in there. I think it was Dunbirch, really got low. And now the number 10 looks to go direct. It's a good play, great challenge in there from ATAC. Now the number 3 looking to overwhelm here. Looking to just get it over the line. Burrows looks to rip. It's all very close, it's all very close.
I'm honestly not sure.
It's a penalty to Keele. I'm sure they will tap and go. They go straight to the 15, who looks to go direct, looks to go to the try line. It's a great challenge from Dunbirch. I think there's an advantage being played. The number 5, still not over. Great challenge from there, from Zach Michael. Just looks to break through. And it has gone.
Keele's ball.
Keele's, huh?
Salford ball, sorry.
Salford ball.
Honestly, no, it's not. It's a Keele ball. It's a Keele ball. But they're
I think there was an
restarting
advantage played earlier.
Yeah, it seems like
advantage played earlier. But Salford were just able to prevent Keele breaking over. But defensively, you've got to say Salford have been brilliant there. There's the tap and go. Here's the number 8, looking to use the physical presence, and he is going to get over, and he is going to score for Keele. And it's unlucky. It's unlucky. It's unlucky for Salford. Obviously, they still do lead by 9. There is still a mountain for Keele to climb. But obviously, I presume, obviously, it was quite close to the post, so it's going to be quite an easy conversion. I presume we probably are going to see the score go to 12, Luke. But you've got to say the Salford boys got to keep their heads up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that defensive work rate that the boys were showing, and the fact that they were just getting unlucky, it was advantage after advantage, sadly leading to the try. But the boys' defensive line, they were barely giving them an inch, and they just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. But in that instance, it goes one of two ways, and sadly, Salford were just not with it on that one.
Exactly. Well, we're within the last, 20 to 17 minutes to play. Salford have got to, I think, just ensure that their concentration stays alive. Obviously, it's converted there, so we will see the score go to 19 to 12. So Keele are within one converted try. But, I mean, this Salford side, they've got to be so proud of this performance. Obviously, this is the second time a lot of these boys have played together. Obviously, we've still got debutants coming in. And, I mean, it's been a really seasoned performance.
Yeah, I mean, the boys have really shown their work. They've been showing exactly why we've been working in training. And, honestly, I'm hoping to see more from all the boys. And hopefully they keep their heads up. They don't look down after that try, and they work more. Maybe score 1, maybe score 2.
Yeah, no, I say later. Like the interviews, I say we get the man of the match, captain, our 2 debutants, which are, our 3, which are like just 1 question each. Hamza and whatever his name is, Zach. And we get the Keele captain, and maybe they're like vice or something.
We are back underway. Live in play. This number 8 has really caused us a few problems. Obviously got a big try, really caused the carnage that led to the previous try. Now here's the number 3. Great challenge. Luke Johnston's been fantastic today. And there is a rip, brilliant from Tom Cresswell there. Hignett to Smith. He needs support. But he's driving forward brilliantly. Usman. And this is why he's brought into the squad. The physical presence of Hamza Usman was just brilliant there. Hargreaves already got his name on the score sheet. I'm sure he'd love to add another. Great clear out there. Michael to Isaac Lowe. Back for an advantage. It's a Salford ball. And they tap and go, and Hargreaves brilliant again. More likely than not, he's going to get 80 minutes on his debut, and he really deserves it. Here's Usman. And that is what he can do. Hamza Usman driving. Cresswell. Scores for Salford. Absolutely unbelievable. You've got to say, I mean, Hamza Usman there, absolutely amazing. Kieran Hargreaves just started that play off brilliantly, but Hamza Usman driving past 4, 5, 6 players. That's why he's in the team. The man who's never played the sport before, coming in and just showing why he deserves to be in the ones.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, that was made by 2 brilliant brilliant runs from both debutants, both Hamza and Kieran, absolutely showing exactly why they've been brought into this Salford lineup. And they made that try. Even if they didn't end out with the try in the end, they were absolutely brilliant in that build-up play.
Tom Cresswell will be over the moon, opens his account for Salford this season. I mean, like, obviously we shone on the two debutants, but you've got to say great intelligence from Cresswell just to squeeze through those two players, find the gap and get himself his first try of this season. But Isaac Lowe is going to step up once again. A man so cool and composed at the tee. Steps up once again for Salford University. It's Isaac Lowe. Sensational from Lowe. The Irish-born lad making his stamp made in Stoke. Absolutely sensational from Isaac Lowe. He started this season so well. Last week's man of the match, and he's been absolutely brilliant. Converts it to make the score 26-12 in favour of Salford with not long to go. It's just about seeing the game out now, Luke. You got to think.
Yeah, I mean, the boys have just got to keep on going exactly how they've been going. The defensive work rate has been absolutely phenomenal. The attacking work rate as well has been just as good. And the boys just need to keep on going how they're going and not falter just in these last 20-15 minutes.
Exactly. It's kicked by the 7, but Cresswell's going to go in and he's going to seek the contact. It's still driving through a cacophony of players there. Hignett. Michael. Oh, it's unlucky by Bracewell.
Still a Salford ball, it was offside.
Yeah, it was an offside by Keele, so Salford will retain possession. But Cresswell's driving here, and Ben Perry with a great hard line, and he's surely going to score. Rides the challenge. Ben Perry, the chairman, in prime position. Opens his account for the season. Absolutely fantastic. And it's brilliant. It's just finding the gaps within the Keele defence. So much intricacy in the play. Absolutely brilliant there. A couple challenges ridden and then found the space. And Ben Perry in those situations, so intricate with his feet. There was never really in doubt, was it?
Yeah, I mean, the boys have exactly... They've done exactly what I said I didn't want to happen. They've turned around and they've just kept on pushing. And if the boys had switched off, that never would have happened. But the boys were still switched on. They were still ready for a fight. It started just with a run from Cresswell, the offside call, and then it just kept on pushing and pushing from there.
Exactly. I mean, it's been a fantastic in-season performance from Salford. You know, I mean, Isaac Lowe's going to step up again, and I've got full confidence he's going to get his third conversion. Isaac Lowe to step to the tee. Low from the tee, it's unlucky. Did it go in? Is it?
They put their flags up though. They put their flags up.
They put what? I thought he missed. Wait.
Come on.
That got in.
Oh, Fez.
Did the flags go up?
Hey, that was going. I think he's just given that. Yeah, he just said it went in.
What? I mean, he'll take it. I know Isaac Lowe's going to take it, but I mean that score makes it 33-10 in favour of Salford. Surely too far for Keele to climb, but I'll be very honest with you for the viewers at home. He definitely missed the kick. he definitely missed the kick. But we'll take it. It's just point difference. It was wide. Oh my God! It's a great kick,
and
it stayed in. Oh, it's awkward. It's now very awkward for Keele. The fullback surely got to kick it. Oh, and he's head. Oh, it's a great step. I mean, that fullback has been great today. I've got to admit. But Finn Sperry's back on the pitch. Now looking to push it across. Now Keele looking to go fully across. That Irish geezer is crazy.
He is shouting in Irish.
Comes to 2 sets. I'm going to go ask if I can get someone. What's going on? Wait, I'm going to go ask their flanker if I can.
Alright, well, Miles has had to take a slight leave of absence for 2 seconds. I'm sure he'll be back slightly, but yeah, he's actually on his way back now.
He was like, I need to get the ref to join me. This game is funny. Going into the last stretch of the game, Luke, I mean, how have you enjoyed commentating on your second game for Salford Sport TV?
I mean, like I said last week, I'd love to be out on the pitch with the boys, but just being here and seeing exactly what we're becoming, what we've shown in training, to then produce that on the pitch, it's brilliant to see.
I think to be fair, it's inspiring for someone like me and you, who unfortunately weren't able to make the squad today. Bro, like, this is just encouraging me to go out and do more. Michael, oh, slightly forward there, surely. Yeah, that's good out. Calm down. Right, we are back here for a Salford scrum. Oh, sorry, a Keele scrum. From where the ball was allegedly kicked. So we're going to see a scrum. Felix Hoxley reintroduced back into the fold, we can see. There's the swing. Looking to push it out. It's a bit loose from Keele, but that number 15 again just breaking out. So many hard lines he's run today. Pushed across. Here's the 10. It's a good challenge. I think the box is wear out for a brief moment for the number 8, but he has recovered. It's actually a Keele. It's a penalty in favour of Keele. Keele will kick to touch, and they will see themselves in favour of another line-out. And I mean, it's been a great performance from Salford so far, and I think that line-out play has been absolutely wonderful. But Keele aren't going to, lay down easy. I think just consulting a couple of their players on the side, I think a couple of them feel hard done by. But I think they've been really neutralised by the performance of Salford so far. Salford haven't allowed them to break out and really get their attacking phases running. And Salford have been able to be comfortable within playing within their offensive pods and not allowing Keele to, regain any form of defensive structure. It's really helped out. I think players like Zach Michael really should hold his head up high. Kieran Hargreaves, arguably man of the match so far. I mean, I think there's been so many amazing players that have come in. It's been absolutely brilliant. But here is the number 8. It's a great challenge in there from Isaac Lowe. That number 8 has caused problems. He should definitely keep his head up high. It's a good overload here from Keele, and their 15, who's probably been their brightest spark on the pitch today. We've seen Will Foster be introduced. You can see number 20 on the pitch. Apologies, the camera work wasn't following as Chris there. But now the number 14 goes. It's a good challenge in there. And Keele look to advance the play here. Finn Sperry. Hoxley. And now it's a hard line. I think it's Luca Jarvis, and look at the pace. The man from Southport puts down his stamping Stoke and gets his second try of the season. Perfect, sensational, brilliant from Salford. No other words to describe.
Yeah, I mean that was an absolutely brilliant bit of play from Salford there, and Luca just showing exactly why he's sitting there on the wing, why he starts as a winger. The absolute explosive pace that he can produce is phenomenal.
I think that is one of the quickest runs I've ever seen in my 3 years of being here. That was absolutely brilliant. Just the perfect the perfect overload. And I mean, when you release someone as quick as Luca Jarvis with a hard line like that, there's no stopping him. Now Isaac Lowe is going to step up for his 4th conversion of the day. Standing there poised, ready to kick again for his team. And it has gone in. Absolutely brilliant. Isaac Lowe should hold his head up high. Absolutely amazing. I mean, Luke, what does that take the score to?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I believe it's 40 to 10 in favour of the University of Salford, because it was 33 after the last converted try.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, today's 40. We're losing count here on SSTV, but the performance has been that sensational. I mean, Keele really did give us resistance at the start, but I mean now it's just becoming a massacre.
I mean, it's not even as though they've really stopped giving us resistance. I just feel like the boys in Salford, I feel like they've just stepped up that extra little bit. And Luca Jarvis again making another run, but just getting caught short.
He's been amazing, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been sensational. He's been showing his defensive work great and his attacking work great in equilibrium. He's been amazing.
You see Will Foster actually assuming the number 11 position, making his second appearance since a 294-day hiatus following his knee injury. Mr. Salford enters the pitch. We're going to see another scrum. We're going to see another scrum today. It's a Keele scrum. Keele scrum.
Just hiding behind the referee there.
As per. Here's the captain, number 9. Great play here. Lovely challenge in there. And Cresswell again just ripping the ball with such precision. The ruck play that we were saying was maybe a concern after the Man Met game. Absolutely perfect, surely.
Yeah, the boys, honestly, they took that Man Met game. They were unhappy with the result, but they were happy with how they played. And they've shown exactly what they can produce on this pitch. They've been phenomenal. I don't think that there's anything really to fault.
Chignado. Oh, it's unlucky for Usman. It's an advantage to Keele. However, it will now be pulled back for a scrum. Unlucky for Hamza Usman, but you got to say, I mean, he's surely got to be over the moon with this performance. You know, like a key run to set up a try in his first ever game of rugby. I mean, he's got to be over the moon.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a perfect debut. perfect thing to do when wearing the Salford blue. You can't fault his performance. He's been a good asset for the Salford team.
I think he's been a rock, but so has everyone. I mean, I think the forward pack particularly have been sensational today, but I think the backs have really shown their class when they've needed it. Foster tried to put in the challenge there. The 15, but the Admiral Finsbury couldn't quite get there. Isaac Lowe does enough. That 15, he's shown some class. I've got to admit. Now, here's the 5. Plays the number 6. Wonderful challenge in there from Matt Graham. Misses out. Bracewell. And Bracewell attempted to kick. Does look like... Was it a former offside against Salford? Yes, it was. It was an offside against Salford. So Keele are going to go. They're taking a tap and go. The number 5 looks to drive. It's a good challenge in there. Here's number 8, who's caused so many issues today, and he's looking to get another try under his belt. And it's not quite gone, has it? And it's held up. Yep. The try is held up. And Salford, I mean, defensively, I think they've been absolutely wonderful. I mean, obviously, putting on 40 points. I mean, you can probably hear that in the background, to be honest. The Salford bench imploring the Keele fans to bang their drum. I don't think we'll be hearing that. But, I mean, you've got to say, it's been an absolutely amazing performance defensively by Salford. Obviously, putting 40 on the board is brilliant, but... Now, here's number 14. Looking to go all the way around. Cresswell, great challenge. Great play. Hamza Usman, unlucky there.
Knock on. Keele.
It's a knock on. Oh, and the number 9 tried to have a go at Matt Graham.
Silly.
Oh, mate, imagine trying to
You're really commentating, bro. Sort yourself out, bro. Sort it out. Can't be doing your job for
No, it's fine, mate. No, it's just the thought of the 9 trying to fight Graham just sent me. But the number 8 looks to drive forward, and Matt Graham again, it's just overwhelming the forward pack. They've been absolutely amazing tonight. And Tom Dunbert just rips the ball.
No release or something.
Not quite sure.
Keele ball.
Scrum down, Keele ball. Well, Luke, I mean, we've got to say it's been an absolutely wonderful day for Salford out here at Keele University. You know, regardless of whether Keele score again or Salford score again, more likely than not, you know, Salford are taking the points home. I mean, how happy are you to see a squad come so together?
I'm absolutely ecstatic to see what the boys have produced, and I think that every single lad that has come on this pitch and shown what they can do, I think they should come away from this and be absolutely amazed and so happy with what they have produced on this pitch today.
I wholeheartedly agree. Another number 8 attempts to pick up, but he's just slammed down, and Kieran Hargreaves just gets in there. Does seem to be another Salford infraction, unlucky, but you know, Keele are going to attempt to go again. Here's the number 6, one of their better players today. Good challenge again by the Admiral. Will Foster, Mr. Salford, puts in a challenge. Absolutely wonderful. Foster attempts to rip, and he does rip. Foster having a better game in this appearance than the man met. Now here's Graham. Does seem to be a penalty against Keele University. Did you see what happened there, Luke?
No, I'm not 100% sure.
I want to say a high tackle. I may be wrong. We have to go back into the footage, but you know, Salford will happily take the penalty. Zach Michael, who's assuming the fly half position, will take the kick again for Salford. It's a wonderful kick again. I mean, him and Sperring, you've got to say today, their kicking has been just brilliant. I mean, I've got to think that maybe, from what I could see, maybe Finn Sperring's potentially playing as a fullback now. How do you feel about that tactical tweak?
Well, I mean, it's like you said earlier on in the game, get ahead and then moving the boys around and seeing what's working where, because there's 100% later on in the season, we're going to have some injuries here and there. Boys are going to have to switch around, so we need to get used to switching around in positions, maybe playing a bit out of your depths and getting used to that.
I wholeheartedly agree. We're going to see Bracewell put in another ball here. Dunbirch takes. Salford gets straight into the maul. Bracewell, wonderful little sidestep. Michael plays it to Burrows. To Michael. Here's Luca Jarvis. Just being forced just a little bit back is Michael. Plays Isaac Lowe. Isaac Lowe. And it has gone. It has gone. I do believe we are going to see a line out in favour of Salford University. We are also going to see the reintroduction of Charlie Hext to the pitch. We are going to see him don the shirt for the first time. Cam Woodburn does look like he's coming on, and the return after 18 months to rugby for William Sabey. I mean, Luke, as a man who lives with Sabey, how happy are you for your housemate seeing him back on the pitch?
I mean, it's great to see. Hopefully he doesn't make a repeat of the last time we saw him out on the pitch, which I don't mean to put any bad jinx on him. I'm hoping that even with the slim time that he has on the pitch, I hope he has a brilliant performance, as has every boy on this pitch so far. Same as Charlie Hex. I hope he plays amazingly. He was brilliant in the last game, and he was probably one of the only guys I've ever seen come off a rugby pitch to lose and still be smiling.
It's low. Oh, couldn't quite gather it there, Foster. It's Hignett to Hargreaves. And Hargreaves just running so hard. Brilliant run there from Hargreaves. Plays Dunbirch to Graham. Salford. Hignett. Burrows to Hoxley. So much time, so much space. Salford get their 45th point of the day. Felix Hoxley with his first try since Liverpool Hope last season. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I mean, he came off for a bit and then he's come on and he's put an absolute shift in, coming in, doing a little swan dive as he gets over the line. That's his character showing right there and then.
Exactly. We didn't think he was going to be available. We didn't think he was going to be available today, but you know, we got the late call. He was available. He was on the bus, and what an addition he's been today. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Obviously, we speak of that Liverpool Hope performance. This mirrors it. I think he's even done even better. Even though he got a hat-trick in that game, I think he's done even better in this game because it's harder opposition and he's come and he's not back down whatsoever. And Lowe is going to look to go 5 from 5 from the tee. It's a hard kick, but it's in swing. It's wrapping in from that left foot. I mean, absolutely picture-perfect performance from Salford. Charlie Hext. I don't know what was going on there if the camera caught. He was just rolling on the floor for some reason. Here we go. Isaac Lowe, the executioner, to step up. It's a lovely kick. Unfortunately, he can't keep it alive, but that calls an end, and that calls for Salford's first win of the season so far. Absolutely fantastic. You've got to say, Luke, I mean, what a performance from the boys.
Yeah, the boys, honestly, they've done everything that they needed to do to win, and they've shown why they're wearing these shirts, exactly why they're here.
Of course, we'll go a little bit in front of the camera here, Luke. Obviously, just speak on the last few moments of the game. Absolutely wonderful performance. Obviously live here on Salford Sport TV, just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good to be here. It's been good to watch the boys go out. They've been phenomenal, and I can't fault them in the slightest.
Of course, I mean, everything we wanted fixed there from the Man Met game. Brilliant. Absolutely perfect. On point. The fitness was there, the strength was there, the physicality was there, and the tenacity was there. Yeah, that's the will to go on and potentially challenge for this league, don't you think?
Yeah. They showed from that last game what we did wrong, what we built on, and they put that out on the pitch. And honestly, it shows from the result. They were perfect.
Of course, and I do have to ask you, Luke. Obviously, we come to a conclusion of an amazing game. Who was your Salford Sport TV man of the match?
In all honesty, there's been a lot of the boys out on the pitch there that I think deserved it. But in all honesty, in my opinion, I think it should go to the debutant try scorer Kieran. I think he's been perfect. He's come in, he's put a shift in. All the boys out there though have put a shift in, but he's just gelled perfectly.
I wholeheartedly agree, and I mean that calls the end to our coverage today. It's been absolutely amazing. Luke, you've been fantastic. The boys have been even more phenomenal, but that calls an end to our wonderful, wonderful game. Final score, Salford 45, Keele University 10. We will see you next time on Salford Sport TV. Right, Miles King here, live, Salford Sport TV, after Salford's amazing 45 to 9-10 win against Keele University. Matt Graham, club captain, how does that feel to get the first win on the board?
It feels amazing, obviously. Second game, first win. Yeah, it's nice to have a little crowd watching my interview. Like this, smiling. It's just good. Yeah, I think all the boys are going to be so happy. It's going to make it so much nicer going into next week, especially. You know, you don't want to go off the back of 2 losses, and we didn't. We spoke at the start of that game, everything we wanted to get going, everything we wanted to do in that game. That's exactly what we did, and that's why I'm so happy.
Of course. I mean, we spoke about at the end of the Man Met game, unfortunately, maybe the fitness let us down slightly. I mean, how great was it to see the boys be, physical as well as the actual fitness being perfect? We know we worked on it in training, but I mean, how amazing was it to see on the pitch, live and in person?
Well, there's still a long way to go, I think, but just seeing the improvements from last week is what we look at. If we keep doing it every week, we'll improve every single week, and we'll just keep getting better. That's what I like to see.
Of course, and I mean, what's your thoughts on, we had a lot of debutants today, Hamza Usman, Zach the Iron Man, Michael, Kieran Hargreaves coming into the side. I mean, how amazing was it to see, the new boys coming in?
Could not be happier for our debutants. I think they all put an absolute shift in. I think the game would have gone very differently without them, so I was happy to have them. Brilliant.
Amazing, and just final question, going into the rest of the league season, how does it feel?
I feel confident. I'm not going to say anything, jinx it. I'm not going to get too cocky. Obviously, we're going to keep working, but we'll keep improving every week, and we'll keep getting better and better and better, and that's what's going to carry us through the season.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time, man. Miles King here, Salford Sport TV, here with the Salford Sport TV man of the match, Kieran Hargreaves. I mean, what an incredible performance today. How are you feeling?
Fucking good. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, not good, but good to be representing Salford. I'm 3rd year now, so 2 years I've been really wanting to do this. But it's good to be here, good to be playing, good to be winning.
Of course. I mean, you couldn't have put your stamp down any more than you possibly could today. I mean, playing an array of positions. We saw you at number 8. Did we even see you at the backs at some point?
Yeah.
I mean, you were absolutely phenomenal. I mean, how does it feel, not just only to score on your debut, to be the first person to do that since 2022?
Oh, I didn't even know that was the case. I just honestly couldn't do it without the boys. Out the back passes, just through the hands. That's all we need. So selflessness, really. Selfish ball gets us nowhere. Selflessness gets us winning games.
Of course, and I mean, how excited are you to kick on for the rest of this season? Obviously, we don't know about your availability, but if you're available, are we going to be seeing you on the pitch for Salford as much as you can?
Yeah, fully. Good to be here.
Amazing. I think we do have a little award for you, Kieran. We've got a little gift of Inches cider. So congratulations and have an absolutely wonderful day. Yeah, thank you so much. Miles King one more time from Salford Sport TV, here with our star debutants, Zach the Iron Man Michael and Hamza the Nigerian Prince Usman. I mean, Zach, I'll come to you first. What an amazing performance by yourself, dictating the play, whether it's as a 9 or as a 10. How does it feel to finally get on the pitch for Salford?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Glad to put the colours on finally. Needed a Wednesday free, so it feels amazing.
Exactly, and just the last one with you. I mean, how brilliant does it feel to get 80 minutes under your belt?
Yeah, it felt great. Absolutely mint. It was a good performance from the lads. Everyone tied in as one, which is really good. So very happy with it.
Fantastic. I'll just bring in one of our star players, the Nigerian Prince, Hamza Usman. His first ever game of rugby today, but you know what? He showed absolutely brilliant tenacity. We saw with the third try, just bounding over players. It was absolutely brilliant. Hamza, I'll just come to you. One simple question. How does it feel to finally don the colours of Salford, and did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I did enjoy myself. It was amazing. I feel proud. I feel confident. Thank you.
Incredible. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on Salford Sport TV.